Give me my baby, you can go. I am grown. Don't touch my car, man. Don't touch my car. Oh, stop. You still got it on camera? Alright. Now she don't want to give me my baby. I drove up here for 2 hours and she don't want to give me my child.
There's no car seat in
Yes,
there.
it is a car seat in there, man. Car seat right there. No. Give me my baby so I can go. You don't need to be in my car. It's a car seat in there. No, I'm not yelling. I want you to give me my child so I can go home. I'm not screaming, but I just want my child.
Man is not talking loud at all.
Well, get in the car.
Cut her in.
No, she did not. Come on, man. I ain't got time to be playing with you, bro. I'm trying to get home.
It's not a game. It's not
Well, give me my baby so I can leave.
Alright, now you're making her upset.
Alright, you got all this on camera?
What it do, man? It's your boy 100 and we back in this. Hey, we back in this, man. And right now we got kind of I think it's a tragic story. Cause I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it yet. This is gonna be a fresh reaction. A 27-year-old Houston single mother lost it because she was jealous over her, I guess her baby daddy's new girlfriend. And she committed some crime. I don't know what she did because I haven't watched it. So I don't really know what's going on, but apparently it's not a happy ending. Let's tap in.
A Texas woman was arrested after she went into a jealous rage during a custody exchange with her children's father. Take a good look at this woman here, 27-year-old Keishante Shamira Harris. You're looking at a very dangerous woman. The Houston Police Department is over this case right now, and by the time it's all over, I'm just hoping that justice is served. I'm sure you want to know what this wild hyena did, and we're about to get into it right now, but it was Sunday, April 10th, 2022, around 9:50 p.m. when 29-year-old Aaron Williams wrapped up his custody visit with one of his kids and arrived to their grandmother's house to turn the child back over to his mother. He has 2 kids with 27-year-old Keishante Harris, and they did this often where they will meet up at Keishante's grandmother's house to swap the kids over from one parent to another. Aaron, he was with one of the kids for the weekend. He enjoyed his visitation with their child, but all of the love, joy, and happiness came to an end when he was met by a dark cloud. That dark cloud would be Keishante. When he arrived to her grandmother's house, she immediately started arguing with him. That's because Aaron's current girlfriend was in the car with them. Keishante, she was very upset by this. The other woman did not say anything or do anything to Keishante. But Keishante, she got so upset that she pulled out a weapon, shot Aaron at least 4 times. He was hit twice, once in the arm and once in the leg. By the way, one of the kids was there on the scene. After letting off the shots, Keishante ripped Aaron's necklace from his neck. She took the car, sped away, and crashed into a light pole. Aaron was transported by Houston Fire.
How you that mad? How are you that upset and that angry? You that mad just because he got his girl with him to come pick up his kid? See, man, that's why, man, I ain't with the part-time. I ain't with the baby mama and mixing and new partners and old partners. And I ain't with it, bro. I'm so hesitant to have kids, dog, because I just do not want that for my future. If it happens, it happens. You deal with what comes with your life. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, it happens. But I'm trying my best to avoid all of that, bro. Picking up and dropping off and got a new boyfriend and new girlfriends, and it's just too much going on. Especially if you with the wrong person, they ignorant, they do spiteful stuff, tit for tat, like they'll just make your life miserable, man.
Fire department paramedics to an area hospital where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Aaron is very, very fortunate he survived this whole ordeal, as well as his kid and his girlfriend. They were both uninjured, so that's great news. Nothing happened to the kid, nothing happened to the girlfriend. And Aaron, he survived this. But there's one thing that will make this story better. And that will be Keishante being held accountable for what she's done here. In my opinion, she should be convicted, sentenced to life. She literally tried to take his life away. All over what?
Multiple shots.
But yes,
multiple
Keshante,
shots.
this is a very dangerous woman, and she should not be out on the streets. She should not be able to have custody of those kids. It's no telling what she would do when she's angry. She's mad about the girlfriend, shot the father right in front of one of the kids. She also did this at her grandmother's house.
That's a
which
different type of
also
anger
shows
right there,
she has
cousin.
no respect. Court records indicate that Keshante, she was
Maybe I can understand she upset because, oh, you bringing this girl to my grandma's house and this and this. Why you bringing her here? Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's we done all heard about a story like that. Woman getting mad about stuff like that. But to pull out and let off 4 shots? That's crazy. That's different. That's wild. Like,
charged with aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon and deadly conduct by discharging a firearm. I'm
Right.
assuming that she got the robbery charges for snatching his necklace, and I believe she took his car. I'm not sure what went through her head.
Took
Maybe
the
she thought she was
necklace?
playing Grand
What you-
Theft
what
Auto
you
or
got
something.
going?
But seriously, please understand that irrational women, they are not harmless. Illogical women are not harmless. You have to be careful who you choose to have children with. Aaron, he survived this, but he could have had a very, very different ending. For the new girlfriends choosing to be in toxic situations like this, you need to really think about that before making the decision to put up with these baby mamas and their baby mama drama. It's just not a good idea to be involving yourself with these kinds of people. What if she had turned the weapon on the new girlfriend and the girlfriend didn't survive? She's also innocent here. She didn't do anything. Another point about this case that is very bothersome is that Keshante was allowed to be released from jail. No one is reporting this part anywhere. This is an exclusive. I can exclusively confirm to you that Keshante bailed out of jail on Thursday, April 14th. Her bond was set at $75,000 for each offense. This woman tried to off the father of her children, and she's walking around free right now as we speak in Houston, Texas. It's really a shame. And the way she took this photo, you can tell that she's really not expecting any harsh punishment. I wouldn't be surprised if they let her off the hook with probation and anger management. This is not a mugshot of a woman who's expecting to be held accountable.
He got shot.
And although
he got shot 2 times, she ain't getting no probation. Well, no, I can't say that because Mayweather stabbed the girl up and got probation. So I don't know.
She could get life in prison with those charges. Something also tells me she won't do any serious time. Women like Keshante, they are allowed to roam the streets, wreak havoc on society without any repercussions. Trust me, if this had been the other way around, how many of you think that Aaron will be out of jail right now, walking around in Houston? My advice is for Aaron to get custody of your kids right now. They should not be able to go with her people, her mother, her grandmother. Those kids should go to their father. And I also believe that Aaron, he should cooperate with the police so that Keshante is held accountable. She should not be let off for this. This is wrong. You have some people talking about this story over on Facebook, women who are making excuses for Keshante.
I'm trying to figure out how she was able to take a mugshot in a wig. Like when they pat you down, they take all your belongings. Like if you got a wig on, they're supposed to take that wig. It's supposed to be braids on this mugshot. Braids. Anyway.
Saying that she was triggered by the new girlfriend. He should have never brought the new girlfriend over. And they're also saying that the new girlfriend should have known not to go over there. So instead of blaming Keshante for being irrational, pulling out a weapon and firing it during a child custody exchange, they want to blame the girlfriend and the father. No, how about admit that Keshante is a complete moron and she should be locked up for what she did forever? Do you realize that she could have taken his life? Her life was not in danger. There was no reason for her to pull out her weapon. As a gun owner, you need to be responsible. You need to understand which circumstances will call for you to use your weapon. You just don't go around pulling it out over silly stuff. This made no sense. And there are no excuses for what Keshante did. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started below in the comments. Do you believe that Keshante was wrong for this? Or do you believe she had the right to pull out her weapon because she was upset about the girlfriend coming to her grandmother's house?
When you're only trying to be with your baby, but your baby mama is crazy.
I can put my own child in the car. Don't touch my car. Give me my baby. I can do it.
You're making a big deal in front of her.
When you give me my baby, you can go. I am grown. Don't touch my car, man. Don't touch my car. Oh, stop.
Now you're going to take and yell.
You still got it on camera? All right. Now she don't want to give me my baby. I drove up here for 2 hours and she don't want to give me my child.
There's no car seat in
Yes,
there.
it is a car seat in there, man. Car seat right there.
Let me put it in.
No. Give me my baby so I can go. You don't need to be in my car. It's a
I said I
car
was
seat
gonna
in there.
buckle her, now you're
No,
yelling.
I'm not yelling. I want you to give me my child so I can go
You're
home.
screaming at me in
I'm
front
not
of her.
screaming, but I just want my child.
Man
so
is
I
not
can go
talking
home.
loud at all.
Well,
She
get in the
asked me
car.
to put her in.
No, she did not.
Sophia,
Come on, man. I ain't got time to be playing with you, bro. I'm trying to
this
get
is
home.
not a game. It's not
Well, give me
that
my
big
baby
of a
so I can
deal.
leave.
Alright, now you're making her upset.
Alright, you got all this on camera? We will be showing it to the judge when we get my baby.
Okay, Robbie, you've been saying that for years.
Okay, and give me 10 days. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So you're not gonna give me my baby?
It's not a big deal.
Are you gonna give me my baby or not,
car.
Melissa?
You cannot.
Are you
say
gonna
that
give
in
me?
front
Can I
of
see my
her.
child?
Yes.
Okay, well give her to me so I can go home. I'm not screaming at you, but you're playing games, and
No,
I don't
I'm
feel
not
like
playing
playing.
games.
Man, I yelled not one time.
I didn't push you. It's on camera. If they think I push you, it's on camera. But can I have my child so I can go home? I don't want to keep going back and forth with you.
See, man, situations like that, bro, are really like the reason, man, like why I ain't got no kids right now, bro. Like I'm so straight on that, bro. Like I'm low key paranoid. I'm low key paranoid to be in a situation where I gotta beg somebody to see my child. I gotta beg somebody to see my child. I gotta go through somebody to see my child. Like a woman not even trusting me to take care of my own child. Like they feel like they a better parent than I have. Like they did it before or something. You feel like you a better parent than me because what reason? This is your first child, my first child. Being put on child support and lies and threats, and they putting their anger and they poison and they downloading all that into the child, and then when I pick up my child feel away because you've been lying on me and talking down on my name the whole weekend or the whole week or the whole summer that you had them. Like, I ain't got time, bro. I ain't got no time. I'd rather not have no kids. I swear to God. I'd rather not have no kids than to ever go through anything like that or even go through anything remotely close to that. Where I'm begging to see my child. I'm begging. Nah. Other dude done got shot just trying to do the drop off pick up thing, bro. Like, man, it's so ridiculous out here, dog. And the thing about it is a lot of people go into it with like great intentions. Their intentions is to stay together, be a family, build. You know, have 3, 4, 5 kids with the same person, build with the same person. But for some reason, man, it be a lot of times it happen like during the pregnancy. Like it be like so lovey-dovey. The girl get pregnant, and sometimes somewhere during that pregnancy or right after the baby come out, it be like super beef, extra beef, the biggest beef. I don't know, man. It ain't worth it to me, bro. In my opinion, it's not worth it. A child is not worth that. Having a child is not worth going through that. It ain't. But like I said, plenty of people have, you know what I'm saying, waited. They thought it was the perfect person, the perfect time. Right now this is the best time to do it, and it still didn't work. So, you know, you can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. It's 10 times out of 9, and if I'm lying, fine. Anyway, yeah, man, this is an unfortunate situation, but in this world, man, it's not uncommon. So many times I done seen a bunch of videos of men dropping off their kids or women dropping off their kids, and the spouse, you know what I'm saying, the baby mama, baby daddy just go off. You know what I'm saying? It's typically on some jealousy type situations, or they just don't want to give the kid up. Like that, like the lady that was holding that child, it seemed like she just didn't trust him with the child. Like she didn't want to let go of her child. Like you want to put the baby in the car seat. Like you don't even trust this man to buckle up his own seed. Like, do they not think men care about their kids or something? Do you not think a man cares about his kids? Is that what it is? You don't think a man is gonna be extra super careful, just like you're extra super careful? Don't a man want to see no harm come to their child? But yeah, man, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, justice prevails and that situation gets smoothed out. Hopefully the child grows up and doesn't have to witness any more situations like this. But let me know how you feel about this in the comments, man. Do you feel like this is like just unavoidable, just in our current like society, like with so many kids being made, you know, out of wedlock? Do you feel like this is unavoidable? Or do you feel like that even matters? Do you feel like the same thing can happen even if the parents are married? Do you feel like there's no avoiding this at all? Can you see a solution for this? Cause you got a meet up spot, y'all meet up, y'all do the drop off, y'all do the exchange. And just because there was a woman present, somebody just lost their marbles. Is it, should we just blame the individuals and not the situation? Maybe the people that do things like this, they were gonna do something wild and off the wall in their life anyway. And this was just the catalyst for it. Maybe we can't blame the situation, we just gotta blame the individuals. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments, man. But as always, you know, clothes for sale in the description, clothes for sale. Links to the gear I use to make these videos down in the description. We're getting closer and closer to 3K, so if you're not sub, you know what I'm saying, sub in with your man, tap in with your mans. But appreciate the love, man, and I'll see y'all in the next one.